Hello my YouTube family, once again welcome back to my YouTube channel, A Power of Mindset Yields. Today I'm watching this chart on Ethereum USD M15. It is a weekend and I was just observing this break of structure on lower time frame because my entry technique is this one, right? Price took out this high and is actually retesting this one, so I'm watching to see if it will test this line, black line I drew here, if it will reject it and I can sell. All right, and probably the first target could be this one, or you can as well get the second TP on H1 around this zone here, right? This gap once it is already filled. And if I just change my phone, you can see this area is a reversal point of 50 to 61 Fibonacci retracement area. So if price is retracing, I'm hoping that it can do something like this and it continues. All right, so you can see here there is a break of structure at the upside, so price is rolling up and I'm thinking it's likely to continue doing this, right? Moving up. Let me show you. It is likely to continue doing this and then resumes its downtrend. So I'm looking at this, if it can reverse and give me a pullback. It's already 6 p.m. in my country, right? And you can see this pin bar, okay? So that's why I'm waiting to see on M15 what is going to happen. Of course, the TP is here, right? And the entry is around here. The first take profit can be this one, or the second one can be this one. All right, and again take in mind that the pin bar is bullish, right? It has closed bullish, so we still need a bearish confirmation, or we still need to see sellers coming in. All right, well, that's not the main purpose of today's video. We want to talk about two powerful indicators, that is MACD and the RSI, which Relative Strength Index, that I think you beginners should try out together with price action. And if I go to this F icon, that is where we are going to tap to be able to add the MACD, and we shall click on this F plus icon, right? And we shall scroll through and we look for MACD, right? If I scroll through, you can see it is already here. On MT4 it is there, on MT5 it is also available. All right, so let me just click there, and by default, right, you can see that these are the settings. Now we have to either leave it the way it is, right, or we change it. But before I change anything, let me just click on done to show you how it looks like on a chart. After you have clicked on done, you go back here on this arrow facing left once, right, and you will be able to see the MACD. So this is the MACD chart, and ideally how we use it is once price has reached these ends, right, like in the 50s as you can see here, we shall also put another indicator to give you a clear understanding when price is reversing. This would be showing the price is losing momentum and is likely to drop right now. But let me go back and just change some of the settings, like this color, right? I want to change it. So let me go back. I'll click on the F, then I click on MCD, which is MACD, and the other color you are seeing is actually this one. So once I tap there, I'll be able to put any color of my choice. Let me just use yellow, and I leave the signal line as red, right? So once I have done this, I'm going to click on done, and once I click on done, it will be done. Of course, on the chart will be displaying on the chart, and as you can see, once it has reached this top, I'm also expecting price to reverse. However, not only that, we can see that there is a break of structure right here, right? There is a breakout structure to the downside, and I can see rejections right here. But as you know, price can do anything, so I will be waiting while price is dropping. Okay, and like I said, let's add another indicator to get more value, and that is called an RSI, which is relative strength index. Once again, you tap here, right? This time you tap here, not on the main chart, but on this one, indicator window 1, because you want to add it on the MACD. So you scroll through and you look for relative strength index. It is here, right? Relative strength index. Once you tap there, now I want to change something, and this is already changed. Actually, it's me who changed it. Is having level 90, 80, 20, 10. So but how do you actually add these levels? Let me first set it to default. If I want to change it to default, I'll click here, set to default, and I will click on done, right? And you can see the levels are just 70 and 30. On the period will remain as 14. That is the default settings. So the only thing you can see here is this blue line of RSI, but the RSI is already there on the chart, so we shall have to change the chart, rather the settings, together with the line, so that you can easily see. So what you do, you just tap here on the F icon to go back and access the RSI, which is here, RSI, which is relative strength index. Tap on it, and we want to change some of the settings. And let me just click on this pen icon to add on the levels. So I'll click on this plus icon because I want to add level 90 and 20, right? So I'll click there. No, but before I click on that, let me just begin from here, here on 30. So I'll first change it, right, from 10, right? Description, this level is a buy zone. Yes, is a buy zone. Then the next one will be 20. Still it will be a buy zone, so that when the other blue line taps in this buy zone, we are going to be buying, right? But you want to couple it or add it up with that of MACD, right? So the next one I want to add is the sell zone, which begins from level 90, and I will say the description is sell zone, right? And I'll click on add because the gaps are over, so I will have to click on this one. I add another level, which is level 80, right? So instead of going with that of 30 and 70, I have just customized my own. These are the extreme ends. When the RSI reaches these zones together with the MACD, we shall be buying and selling respectively. We shall be seeing on the chart. So it also, this one is a sell zone, right? So this one, then you can change the color of the lines, and I want to make it blue, right? Let me just make it, can I make it blue? Let me make it red, something like that. Red, yeah, red. Let me go with red. Thereafter I'll go back here on this arrow, right? So I'll click on done right here at the top, which means it is saved. So once I go back here on that arrow, I'll go to the chart, and you can see these dotted lines are the ones I was meaning. Now you can easily see the zones. So once this blue line, the RSI, reaches in these extreme ends, it is a buy zone. We shall be buying, and when this reaches this one, these ends, we shall be selling. So the magic here is when the MACD line and that of the RSI both reach or tap in these extreme ends, like what happened here. We shall be looking for a sell, right? So that's what I was trying to mean, and I can see the MACD shade already has tapped in this area, and if you go up, you can see what is happening here. So we are just waiting for confirmation. So let's go to backtest a little bit if this really works. So you can see what happened here, right? the MACD shade tapped in this buy zone together with this red line, right? But this one of RSI did not tap there. So we saw this one. Did the price buy? Let me just continue. You can see there was a range, a small range, but it is on 1 hour, which means it took around 2 days, right? And if you observe keenly, a head and shoulder, an inverted head and shoulder has been formed after ranging in this region, right? It had to move up. So let's continue looking at these areas. We can as well see the MACD. So you can see MACD is actually the most one, rather the accurate one here. Once it taps in this extreme end, the sell zone, you can see what happened here. Immediately price had to sell. All right, so let's continue looking at this, where the MACD tapped into the sell zone. You can see even here, right? But this one price sold a little bit, so you would target this zone. So you remember to take to set the nearest target, take profits, is the nearest row. So which is this one. Once it was taken out, because it was an uptrend, it had to continue running up, but there was a signal, of course. Okay. So another area is here. When the MACD tapped here in this buy zone, you see what sorry, you see what happened here. Price had to rally up. So that is the power of the MACD, and you can see how powerful it is if you combine it with the RSI to give you these areas or the cells on the extreme ends. So the one which is misleading, which is not helping, is this blue line, and we can rather remove it, and let's see how we can remove it. Let me just turn it to white, and I see if it is the one which is not accurate. It is the white. So let me change it. So that one, it's here. Let me change it to the color of the background, which is this one. Click on done, and let me see. So you cannot see that one. So we shall be going with only this. Okay. So this is how powerful this indicator, the MACD, together with these the extreme ends of the RSI, the 90 and 80 sell zones, and that of 20 and 10 buy zones. I hope if you add this one to price action, it will be able to give you some powerful signals to make money from forex trading. Until next time, keep winning.